Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Strong Collectors. We're doing another quick reacts today because we just got the reveals of the new Guardians of the Galaxy wave, and we've got good news and we've got bad news. The good news is if you were someone that was tired of losing all the accessories and getting incomplete figures when you were buying on the Facebook groups, Hasbro is going to eliminate that for you by no longer providing accessories or very much limiting the amount of accessories that you're going to have to keep track of now. Because as we've said in the last few
You can't
reveals,
lose them, Dakota, if you don't have them.
exactly, Hasbro is sticking to the 2023 is going to be a bare bones year. Now I think we'll give the caveat of you and I both don't collect MCU figures, so there's
Yeah.
already got that's kind of a negative it's already got going for it, which is maybe a little unfair. We've got some biases
Yeah.
there. But let's
I
get
think
into it.
even setting that aside, though, this would be pretty disappointing. Even if I was, I think if I was an MCU collector, I'd be a little bummed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's oh yeah. All right. Well, all right. First
I don't
off,
know.
we got Star Lord. And these Guardians are coming in kind of their comic inspired uniforms, which I mean the trailer looks pretty cool. The uniforms look comic inspired. I Star Lord's got his pins, which I'm sure people are going to be upset about. I'm not going to really harp on it too much because I don't even want the figure, but he's going to come with two blasters. And these are
Yeah.
different blasters than what he's had before. So
Does he have alternate hands?
he has two blasters, Jordan. Deal with it.
So he really has no other hands.
No, nothing. And no build a figure piece too. So
And are these? Do we know they're 24.99?
yes, these are 24.99. So
Wow, man.
I mean the Chris Pratt head looks pretty good. I mean, I think that's maybe one of the better head sculpts I've seen of him. So he's got that going for him.
Nice.
Then we've got Nebula. And Nebula actually comes with more accessories. She's got a small blaster and then a larger blaster. And then she has an interchangeable hand that you like. It's like a more of like a sword, almost lightsaber looking blade that you poured onto her hand. So I think she's actually probably my favorite out of this wave. Still don't need her, but I like my
Wait.
weapons for hands. So um, and she's gonna come with a dog leg because your build a figure is Cosmo, which we'll get into that.
Is it a single dog leg?
A single dog leg. Um,
You've got to be kidding me, dude. This sounds like something we would have made up as like an April Fool's Day joke to
and
like just trigger the whole community.
she comes with the most in her box, I think. So there you go, Nebula. We only have like one other Nebula, maybe, right? I think
Thanks. Hey,
so.
well, do you count the What If Nebula?
Oh, true. Okay, we got maybe two Nebulas. Then we've got Drax, and Drax comes with his two daggers, kind of same daggers that you've gotten from him before, and I think Loki also has these daggers, and then he also comes with a single dog leg. It's odd seeing Drax in a shirt, but it's okay. I think he's
Not
got
sure
pins
how
in
to feel
his
about
arms or legs. I can't tell from this picture specifically, but he's got some pins, some not pins. It's pretty. This is like Drax if he wasn't. He's like angry, but he's not like super mad.
it. Super angry.
Right.
He's like just like a little pissed off.
Right. He's like
He's
concentrated on.
starting to get pissed.
Right. It's like about to be like a big fight, and he's like mean mugging the bad guy.
It's like he's merging onto the highway and he's like trying to get over, but he's like, stay away from me. But
It's an interesting way to put it, but I'll take it. Then
uh,
I think the winner of the barest bones for this wave is Mantis. The good thing about Mantis, though, is there's only one other Mantis option you have, and she still goes pretty high in the secondary, right? She like
she
sitting
does. I
around 80 or
recently
something.
sold one.
How much did you sell her for?
Sold one of the groups for I think 70 plus shipping. So
Nice. All right. Well, now you have the option to get one for $24.99, and this one will come with a dog leg. That Build-A-Figure come with alternate hands or no?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. I will say this Mantis seems like she's got crazy leg pose ability because one of the promo shots they have of her is she's like sitting cross-legged. I don't know. That doesn't seem like something you see out of Marvel Legends very often. I don't know. That one's
It's kind
okay.
of a weird way to flex that though.
Yeah. And then we've
Which I got this
got,
awesome posability. We're gonna use it on Mantis.
yeah, and she's kind of got like her Jedi mind trick hands, is the hands she comes with. And then the dog leg. And then we've got
That
Rocket
is
Raccoon
absurd,
as a
dude.
single packed figure.
I cannot believe this.
So I thought when I first saw this that it was going to come. Well, this was my wishful thinking. I knew it wasn't going to be true, but I thought it makes sense to have Rocket Raccoon and Cosmo come in the same pack because it's two smaller things and that equals one normal thing, right? No, you get a Rocket Raccoon. He's got a giant blaster. And then he comes with like the largest piece of Cosmo, which is still like a normal Build-A-Figure size piece. So it's like, yeah, they make it look like he's coming with a lot, but really he's not coming with anything really. So
Oh
Rocket Raccoon,
man.
no hands, just one gun, one quadriplegic dog. And then
Oh
on your wish
man.
list, Jordan, you anticipated this, and I mean this wave was leaked, but you were wanting an Adam Warlock,
I
and
wanted no. I wanted a classic
okay,
comic
that's true.
book
You wanted a
retro warlock.
all right. Well, you're getting this one. Might open the door for a classic one later. I will say he's very or he looks very detailed anyway. I'm curious to see what he's going to be like in hand, but it's a cool looking suit. I'll give it that, and I'm excited to see him in the movie, see what happens with him.
Yeah.
Seems like he's fighting the Guardians. I don't really know anything about Adam Warlock, but I thought he was a good guy. I thought he fought Thanos, but I guess he's fighting the Guardians first. And he was a little late to fight Thanos, so maybe he's going to fight Kang. He's going to come with a dog tail
Somebody's gonna
and
fight Kang.
yeah. So he's got a dog tail and Astro's like helmet thing. So that's kind of an odd, like, for not coming with any accessories and then coming with like two tiny pieces of a tiny Build-A-Figure is odd. Oh, I feel like we're just totally shit on this the entire time, but it's hard not to shit on a shit wave.
Oh, it's terrible, dude.
All right,
I
and then we get
just
into Kraglin. We don't. I think we have one other Kraglin. Maybe.
do we? I
I
don't think
thought.
so.
Oh, maybe we don't have a Kraglin.
I
Maybe this is
felt
our
like
first.
when I was looking at it, I was like, "Oh, at least that one's justified to me." But
I could have swore we had. Maybe we don't. I don't know. If we
I
do, I'll
like
put a
his little
picture up.
arrow
But
effect.
yeah, I think that's the same arrow
Sure, you're
effect
not
that
thinking
Yondu came
Yondu?
with. Well, no, I know we had
Yeah.
that one. I swear we had one. Anyway, yeah, the arrow effect is cool. He comes like they've kind of got him posed. He comes with his like gripping hands because he comes with a dagger as well or a knife. Um, but they kind of like have him posed like it looks like he's whistling with his gripping hands, which okay, I'll give you that. Like I don't need a specific whistling hand. So I thought that was one of their better like promo shots to like, oh, look, you can also do this. Cool. And then he also comes with a dog leg. And that you buy all those figures minus Star-Lord. You don't have to get Star-Lord. He doesn't come with a Build-A-Figure piece, but you buy all of those figures and you get yourself a Cosmo the dog. Ah, this is going right back to I don't even know what year that was, but like we get a
when
Hit
they
Monkey
made
and
the
Puck
and
and
Rocket Raccoon.
those stupid
Wasn't there a Rocket
Build-A-Figures.
Raccoon
There
build a
is, yep.
figure?
Yep. And which I don't know, even those waves, they weren't like, oh, let's split this small Build-A-Figure up into six,
Well, even then,
seven
I think the
figures.
figures were coming with more accessories.
Yeah, that's true. And they were like $15. So that's I saw somebody in the group saying like, "Oh, you guys are crying. You haven't been collecting long enough to know." It's like, shut the up, dude. You're paying $10 less, and I'm pretty sure Puck was like 2 characters came with Build-A-Figure pieces, and it was just like, boom, snap them together. I might be
Yeah.
wrong there. Like maybe it was 3, but still, it wasn't 6.
You didn't get like Puck's left pinky
Right.
in one face, like one dog leg. That is
Yeah.
just
Like I'm not upset that
uh
Hasbro's given us a Cosmo the dog. Like I think that makes sense. It's a good idea, but not as a Build-A-Figure. I thought it should have been
yeah,
Groot.
I totally agree with your idea to put it, yeah, Groot as build a figure and then Space Dog comes with Rocket.
Mm-hmm. But
Mm.
we're not in charge of Hasbro. So, and then, like we've mentioned, Groot, he's going to come as a deluxe, which makes sense because he actually comes with some stuff. I think he's going to be around the
Mm-hmm.
$40 price point. I'm not 100% sure on the exact. Maybe it's like $38.99 or something like that. But he's going to come with alternate hands. He's got fists and he's got kind of like open clawing hands. He comes with a little. I'm assuming it's a baby Rocket Raccoon. It's a
That's
it's a
what I
baby
thought.
raccoon anyway, so maybe Rocket's gonna have a kid. I don't think anybody's been speculating that. Boom, you heard it here first, folks. Um, and then he also comes with a set of wings as well. I think it looks pretty good. I like this beefier looking Groot. Again, if you want any of these figures, I can't imagine they don't go on clearance. So maybe hold out for that. But
Unless you need them
mhm.
ASAP.
Yeah, and you know, if you love this wave, like I was talking to one of the new guys in the groups, Wesley Jackson, and he was super excited about this. He was like, he doesn't need them all, but he's like, oh, I want to get some of them. He's excited. He's a newer collector, so he's, I was saying maybe we're a little cynical with, I don't know. I was thinking kind of like the not really the golden age, but like some really good examples of recent releases was the
Yeah.
Zemnu and Ursa Major wave. Like those were
Oh
good
man,
waves. And then from
that
now
new one
until
was
here,
top notch.
oh, what happened in such a short amount of time? Um, but some people are still excited out there. I think maybe if we had kids and we were like wanting to get figures for the movies, maybe that would make some sense. But I don't understand how collectors aren't picketing
Could you
outside of
ever
Hasbro.
imagine now getting like what we once got with the even the Red Skull figure? Remember how much stuff he came with?
Yeah. And I mean,
Remember he had
like,
like the blaster, the cube, the build a figure piece, and like
right.
3 sets of hands.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's like, I don't know. I'm not necessarily super upset about the lack of accessories, really. Maybe not like the lack of like heads and hands, because like that I kind of understand. Like I don't need a ton of hands and heads. Like Spider-Man needs some extra hands, but like does Star-Lord really? Probably not. But then like could we get some like blast effects with his blasters or something like that? Like we could beef these packages up pretty easily. But Hasbro's really trying hard to turn their profit for their whatever they're trying to do and lay off their employees and give less accessories. So this is the world we're living in. I don't hate Marvel Legends. I'm just upset with Hasbro because Marvel Legends isn't Hasbro, or Hasbro's not Marvel Legends, because it's gone from Toy Biz to now Hasbro. And the way it's
Marvel
going,
Legends will be here long after Hasbro is gone.
that's kind of where I'm thinking it's got to be heading, right? Like they seem like they're struggling if they're not. Um, so
Yeah, it seems like a weird move to not make that Groot the build a figure.
mhm. Like it's almost been
Very
like a
strange.
like when they took over, it was kind of like, ooh, this is okay. And then we like dipped down into, like we said, the Rocket Raccoon and Puck Build a figures. And then they ramped it up and it was like, all right, we've hit our stride. Good offerings. It's worth your money. And now we're starting to dip back down. Who knows? Maybe Toy Biz is going to make a comeback. I kind of doubt it, but I just wonder what the next company is going to be that takes over. It's probably not going to be anytime
Oh,
soon, but a boy can dream.
it's like it just has the hallmarks of a bad wave.
Hmm.
Few accessories,
I think,
not
yeah, I didn't
worthwhile
I
build a
say
figure, and it's
it's
MC a whole MCU wave.
in this entire wave, we have one extra hand, which is a sword, and
That
that's it.
is wild.
I understand, like maybe you want some of these figures, but like just looking at it as a whole, objectively, this is a bad wave.
Bare bones.
Bare bones. It's not a good sign for the
I think this
future.
might be the most bare bones. See?
100%. I think I mean, excluding like the dark days, but yeah, for modern Marvel Legends, I'd say this is the
Like, what I would like to see is someone just take a picture of this whole wave lined up with all their stuff. It would feel like, guarantee you, it would look so puny.
and I mean, I bet if you just took all figures of like any previous like modern Marvel Legend, like took all the figures, all the accessories, the build a figure piece, set them on a scale and weight it compared to this, it's not even going to be close. All right. I think that's probably enough of
We've complained enough.
I was I, I was just talking to you like when we were planning out our stuff. I was like, we need to have like a positive, like we love Marvel because we love Marvel Legends. Like that's a bulk of what we collect. But man, recently we're never gonna have the team on here. They're gonna listen to like they just pick a random episode and it's gonna be us complaining. So
It's like three-fourths of the episodes are, what are you doing, Hasbro?
right. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry, folks. Leave some positivity down in the comments or make us laugh with how much you're unhappy with this wave. Um, we do have a giveaway coming out. I don't know if we've officially announced that in the podcast yet because we've had too many news things come up, but I think in the next episode, Jordan's going to officially announce that he's going to do a giveaway. So this is us
Yes.
unofficially teasing that Jordan's going to do a giveaway. He hasn't told me what he's giving away yet. All right. That's enough of this. Subscribe, like, share, wait for these to get on clearance, and stay strong.